video. I've just actually tried the audio on this video and it seems fine from my end, so if anyone's having any problems, I'm sorry, there's really not an awful lot I can do about that. But today we're going to be doing a get ready with me, as I said in the previous live stream. So what do I want to use? Well, first of all, I'm going to be using the Covergirl Simply Ageless Skin Blurring Serum. Yeah, I tested it on a short as well, Presley. I don't know what happened, but when I was testing it on a short, when I was testing my voice, it played back fine. It certainly wasn't my Wi-Fi connection or anything like that. Could have been on YouTube's server. It's just a shame it's took me 13 minutes to get myself sorted, so I need to go out. So that's 13 minutes of lost time. It's not been that good, to be honest. I'm still not feeling very well, quite poorly to be fair, but I've not been on live stream now for a week, so I thought I'd best pop over to say that I'm still here. I'm just not doing too great. Right, let's try this Primark Strobing Highlighter Cream. I don't know how much to use, I've not used it in ages. That'll be enough. How's your day been, Presley? It's really bad weather in the UK as well, really bad. But it's supposed to get better next week. Apparently, it's supposed to be one of the warmest autumn, fall months we've had in years. I mean, I don't want it to be like summer because I don't like it like summer. But it would be nice for it to be like autumn/fall rather than winter, because obviously we're not at winter yet. So right, we're going to go in with the Urban Decay Stay Naked Hydromaniac Tinted Glow Hydrator. And I'll go in with some of the Face Facts Vitamin C Facial Mist. Not much left of this. Hi, Lise. How are you? I've already said hello. I'm full of a cold or flu or whatever it is. I'm just getting over that at the moment. It's just that time of year where all the colds and bugs come out. Oh, don't worry about it. I'll get over it. What I am worried about is I've got surgery on the 24th of this month. I'm worried about that. Hope that goes well. For what? For the last year? I don't think you've been around. I feel like you're new to the channel. For the last year, I've had problems with my throat. I've still got problems now, ongoing. I'm under a speech and language therapist. But they think it's coming from my stomach. They did find something in my stomach and they just want to check it's not cancerous. So they found a hiatus hernia and they found a polyp in there, so they need to remove them. And then they've given me meds for my throat. But hopefully, once I've had the surgery, maybe I won't need the meds. I really wanted to come on and do this Halloween, but I wasn't in the right state of mind for it. Today I was like, yes, you're going to do it today. No, it's not, Asia. Stick around and you'll see it's not too light. It's the right. Look at my neck. You'll see. If I would have got a shade darker, it would have been way too dark. But if you look at my neck, it's the right shade. It might look light now, but I haven't got the rest of the base makeup on. No, you're awful, Asia, for actually saying that. If you stick around, you may learn some makeup tips. Thank you, Lise. Oh, just ignore her. If it gets too bad, I'll just get her out. But by then, she'll probably have gotten out of her own accord anyway. My makeup's better than yours. Oh, is it? My gosh, you sound like you're 5. I do feel like it's just a child. I'm saying that. Right, I'm going to go in now with the Glossier Stretch Concealer. This is also a light shade because I'm a fair girl. I'm going to show you my arms, how fair I am. That's how fair I am. How can you say that foundation's too light? Right, well, you are coming across as being under 16, so I'm going to get you out, because under 16s, especially under 16s that are not respectful, get out of my live streams. I don't want you in here. Sorry guys, I've just got her out. Don't want to have to put up with that the rest of the live stream, and you shouldn't have to put up with it either. So I just warm this up with the fingers. See, people who say things like that to someone, and I'm not talking about me, I'm talking about anyone, they don't know how to do makeup. Because they're not just going to sit here and watch a makeup tutorial and see how it turns out at the end. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, we've only got primer and foundation on and concealer at the moment. So, just wait and see how it turns out. Yeah, my name is Jack and don't listen to haters. Have a nice day. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, I am 13, but you are beautiful. Sorry, I will go now. You can stay. I don't mind, Chloe, if you want to stay, but if you want to go, that's also fine. I do mind when people are mean, and I don't want them here. I don't want any negativity in here. But if you want to stay, you can. I don't like haters either, so glad she's gone. Yeah, I mean, it is like, they do say, like, do you know when you upload a video, they say, is it from the 16s, or you're allowed to basically say yes or no. I always say no because I don't want children coming in and saying stuff. But if children do come in, I've had like 10-year-olds in and they've been so respectful, and I don't mind them staying in the actual live stream and subscribing to the channel if that's what they want to do. Because it's not just a makeup tutorial, it's actually a conversation, you know, having conversations with the people in the chat and also with me. So yeah, I don't mind. Right, I don't know if I can pronounce your name. Ashuta? Hello? I do mind too, it's rude, and the world must stay respectful and spread positivity. Actually, yeah, I agree with you. Right, powder. Oh, that's it somewhere else. Where are you? Oh, I can see it. Right, I'm going to go in with this one. This Maybelline Fits Me in Fairlight. I'm not too sure if I want to keep it around my makeup collection, so it's in a project pan. Oh, really? You've liked Elvis Presley since you was 5? Who got you into Elvis Presley? Was it a family member? I'm a go now. I sub KK. I hope you have a wonderful day. You too, Lise. OMG, hi Andy. Sorry I've not been on in ages. Neither have I, Lily. So you can't watch something that wasn't posted. You're gonna hear fireworks. Can you hear them or not? They're right outside my window. My auntie was passed away. Oh, I'm sorry, Chloe. Yeah, a little. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I have to go out in them in a minute. Well, not in a minute, when I finish this live stream. I feel like I need to get a little clip for my hair. Just put this over here. Right, let's do some contour. I feel like, because I've not done makeup for quite a while now, it must be at least over a week. I did a get ready with me for a job interview on Thursday, but prior to that, it's been at least a week. I feel like, what am I doing? Right, I'm going to go with a Sephora cream contour stick. And this is what warms the face up, so it'll stop me from being this pale. Get a brush for this. Hi Thomas, can you not tell what I'm doing? And it does say in the description, it's the makeup of the day. No problem, Chloe. So you can already see how much warmer the face has gotten compared to this side. I'm doing my makeup, and when I go out, I'm gonna get soaking wet. So that was an idea, wasn't it? I have to wear my raincoat. No problem, Lily. Enjoy the rest of your day, night, wherever you are. Right. Where am I from? I'm from the UK. Where are you from? Liverpool. Oh, down the road. Well, not quite down the road, but not far. I live in Lancashire, northwest. That's all you're getting. I'm not telling you whereabouts. I'm from London. Oh, okay. It's very unusual for me to be having people that live in the UK in my chat. It's nice. Normally I get people from Canada, from US, India, those types of places. I'm just struggling with a cold at the moment, but other than that, I'm okay. How are you? Good. Do you want something? Okay, blusher, what am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing for eyeshadow, let alone blusher. We'll go on neutral then. Yeah, I think there's a bug going around at the moment. Oh, there certainly is. I have not been feeling great at all. And mine has been lasting like 2 weeks. And with mine, if I didn't know any better, I'd say that I've got CVID. Mine, I've been getting these horrible migraines with as well. Just getting over a cold myself, seem to be going around, season changing. Did you have your flu virus injection? Had a headache for a few weeks. Yeah. It doesn't feel like a normal headache though, it feels like a migraine. It's just down one side as well, it's down the left side. And it's like sharp pain. It's like, go away. Right, we'll go on with this highlighter. If I can find my highlighter brush. It's here. So this I got for Halloween one year. So it's the Simpsons and Revolution Treehouse of Horror. So it looks like that. So we'll go into the bite one. And that one's called Haunted House. Same down left side. Oh gosh. I said to my mum though, I said, if I'm still like this on Thursday or Friday, I'm gonna try and make an appointment for doctors because that's just not normal. The fact that it gets darker quickly doesn't help. I know, right? And I go to my mum's quite late as well, so that obviously doesn't help. Apparently though, it's supposed to be really nice next week. Next week and the week after. I mean, it's more like winter at the moment, isn't it, than autumn. Next week and the week after it's supposed to be really, really nice. Best autumn weather that we've had ever, apparently. Tassas, hello. How are you? Right, I'm going to go in with this Huda Beauty Glowish Powder. Hi MG, how are you? I love the dark nights, more cosy. Yeah, but not if you have to go out in them. Like tonight, for instance, I have to go and do my mum's medication. So I don't have an option on that. Not too bad, and you, I'm full of a cold, absolutely full of it. This is why I've not been doing live streams. I did one for a job interview. I went for a job interview, or it was supposed to be a job interview last Thursday. That was a waste of my time. Your mum is still okay. Yeah, she's not too bad. She's had this cold. She was the one that gave it to me. But it's like I was saying earlier, if I didn't know any better, I would say it's CVID. Not actually a cold, because I'm getting these horrible migraines with it. I'm not so good actually, but great to see you live makes me happier. I'm glad, MG. What's wrong? Have you got a cold as well? Look at that though. How cute is that? If you like Simpsons, that is. I don't really particularly like the Simpsons. I don't like my Simpsons. But I do like that. Right, I'm going to go in with some of this Dalba First Spray Serum. to the call centre. Oh, you said waste of time, so you didn't get the job, I assume. I didn't get to the place, Tassos. That's how bad it was. So I got an email from the... something in my face, I can feel it. I got an email telling me of the address, so I went to the address. I haven't actually done my brows either. So I went to the address, and they gave me the wrong address. So there were 2 depots, so I went to both depots of where I was going to be working if I got the job, and both of them was the wrong address, and it was freezing cold. So I just got so pissed off. I rung the person up and I just said, look, you know, I've been trying to get hold of you now 3 times. You've given me the wrong address. I'm going to go home now, but thank you for the opportunity. So that's not me being rude. It's just me, you know, saying I'm over it. And I was at that point. I was so over it. I just can't believe it. How can someone give you the wrong address? I've never had that in my life of going for job interviews. You got a husband. Why are you wanting to know that? Right, what are we doing? Oh yeah, setting spray. And then eyeshadow base. Just wondering, just trying to understand you better. Oh, okay. No, not anymore anyway. I did have a husband. Sometimes things aren't meant to be, are they? Can't get any out of this thing. And it's raining as well. Lovely. Yeah, it's been raining a lot. It's a UK though, isn't it? It's all it does. Especially in this time of year. All I can hear is it's bouncing off my window. Just wiping this off. Right, let's put these brushes away. We're getting there. Righty-ho. I don't know which one to use. Right, so we've got Colourpop Hocus Pocus, cute. I might use the original, and this one's Hocus Pocus as well, but Gather Round Sisters, so cute. So that looks like that. And then I have swapped some things out. So, I mean, look at the artwork there. And then the palette looks like that. Don't know if I want to do green today though. That looks a nice colour though. Right, let's I'll decide as I'm doing my makeup look what shimmer I want to wear. Okay, so I'm going to go in with Full Moon, this one. Third one? What do you mean? Eyeshadow is the best part. It's so relaxing. Brown one, I think it is. What, you mean this one? That's the third one down. Or do you mean the third one across? I don't know. I will go in with the lightest one, which is this one, Hello Salem. Could do with a mirror, you know. I think this palette's got a mirror in it. No, I'm not having a cold, going through a depression. Oh, I know how that is. That's why I've not been on live stream. I'm sorry. I think I was not doing live streams for about 2 months or something like that, just because I was going through depression and anxiety. And it's not something you can just get over. Like a cold, you can get over it, can't you? It's depression and anxiety, you can't just get over it. I think I want to mix these two up. So we've got Come Little Children here, and then we've got On Toast here. So I think I want to mix them. Yeah, I miss you. I know how it gets. You just need some space, exactly. That is the longest time I've taken away from YouTube. But I was still doing like longer form content. But live streams are hard because you get little trolls coming in saying all kinds of stuff. So it was like, no, I can't put myself in that situation. And I had a few people say, oh, just ignore them. And it's like, it's easy for you to say, you're not putting yourself on a chair in front of a camera to be left kind of like for them to say whatever the hell they want to you. So I needed to be not right, because I don't think you ever get right over depression. You just learn how to manage it a little bit better. Now you feel better. No, I don't think you ever feel better with depression. As I've just said, Tassos, I've had it pretty much all my life. So you just learn how to manage it. You know, I think if I would have come on 2 months ago and somebody had said something to me, I would have been like kind of crying, you know. And I'm not like that, you know, I'm quite tough. I know how to defend myself, let's just say that. Just blending this out now. You can't ever get over depression. I mean, I don't care what people say, but you can't. Me too, me too. Oh, I see you suffer with it as well. It's horrible. I had a, you know, a bad few days when I went for that non-job interview. I just thought, well, why couldn't they just give me the address right? Because the chances of me getting that job, I could have probably gotten it. And now I just feel like fed up. But at the end of the day, I need to go and get myself sorted with this op before I go, you know, go working again. Lisa! Hello, BFF. Fancy seeing you here. Where's my palette? I'm using this Colourpop Hocus Pocus palette. It's been a hot minute. I'm going to go back into that shade Full Moon. Just blend it out a bit. It's raining out there as well, Lisa. It's raining. Got fireworks to contend with. And I've literally got to go to my mum's after this live stream. I hope you don't get so bad that you don't have the energy to shower. Well, when I was really, really ill, I mean, I'm okay now, but I was really, really ill. I was sweating profusely, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to go in the shower, but I just couldn't be bothered. You know, and that's a bit TMI, really. I couldn't be bothered because I felt dizzy, you know, I felt nauseous. But I'm okay now, thankfully. It's raining here too. Oh gosh. I'm using your brushes that you got me. So, what do I want to do? Let's look at the palette again. I don't even know what I want to do. Part of me is looking at Wench, but then part of me is looking at Yarbos. And then this one, I call it a bus. I put this in from Just My Look. And we can do a green look another time. Let's just keep it neutral. So, we need some glitter glue. I feel like that needs to be blended out more though. Where's that brush? That'll just have to do. It doesn't have to be perfect because shimmer's going on. Be nice if I could just find my glitter glue, wouldn't it? So, Technique glitter primer. This is the second video I've filmed today. There was one all about fragrance that I filmed. That's longer form content. And this brush is a little bit stiffer. I'm gonna try and get the eyeshadow off this. See if we can blend it out a bit better. What am I doing on the lash line? Right. Part of me just wants to mix the same shades that I used, but they've got like little sequins in them and I don't want the sequins to get in my eyes. I could use Brew Potion, that's just a normal matte eyeshadow. Let's just try Come Little Children and On Toast, what I used earlier. And let's hope for the best. Just about to do my makeup for work, so I may not comment much. That's alright. There's not much to I'll be leaving soon myself. Why does that always make my eyes water? Again, the watering like crazy. Right, that'll do. Right, so Wench, we're going with that one, I think. Yeah, boss. Could do them both. No, we'll just go with Wench. Could do with some wipes. Right, let me get some of that again. Put a bit of this on. I feel like they're at the stage where they're not really performing well. Just because I've had it for a hot minute. I don't know whether I got it when it was released. I think the second time it was released. This one's really powdery. I want to do at least 3 looks with that palette though this week. There we go. And then we'll do some liner on the lashes. What will we choose for that? We'll choose Bewitched. I know it's like a green, but I'll choose that for it because I want it to be dark. Hi Dinah, hello, how are you? And we're just going to go as close to the lashes as we can. This brush is great for that. So, Colourpop have brought the Grinch out. Everyone's complaining about how it doesn't look like the Grinch. It's not full of greens, but it's like Tammy said in one of her videos. So Tammy's Canadian Beauty, who I watch, and she said, yeah, but they brought a green palette out with Shrek, which she does have a point. But whenever you think of the Grinch, do you not just think of the Grinch? Oh, that's nice. Hello again, Chloe. I'm nearly done, to be honest. I am going to put a bit more of that eyeshadow on. So, Wench, this one. I feel like they've gone really powdery. Luckily not mouldy, just powdery. Maybe it's just me and the fact that I'm using high quality eyeshadows now. Feel like I want to get some sparkle on. I do have some Shein glitter sticks because there's nothing in here that's pale enough to be my sparkle. If I'd used one of the other shades, like if I'd used one of these, I could probably have used that, but I've used that all over the lid. Nice, it looks beautiful, thank you. Maybe I could use vanilla vodka from this chocolate martini palette because this is in Project 10 Uses. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. I don't think that's even the right shade, but I've only used it I think one time so far, so let's use this one again. The idea is to try and get 10 uses out of it. go up here first. Wowza. Right, this won't go, but it'll go like on the... I need a lighter shade than that. Because this one's kind of yellow, like a yellow green. Right, so what I do want to do, if I can find it, get one of my Shea Glam sticks. And if I can only recommend one of these to you, they're very inexpensive anyway. I'm going to be doing a Shea Glam kind of recommendations very, very soon. So yeah, they're very expensive. I have Rosy Gems. What's this one? Fuchsia Fun and Lilac Luster. So they look like that. I'd recommend this one because you can use it everywhere. So what I do with this, you can see just how much I've used. What I do with it is just use it for the inner corner, which I'm going to do now. I'm going to show you how I use it. And it's going to give us some real sparkle. I'm steaming up the mirror. Look at that. Look how like pink and reflective it is. But I feel like the vanilla vodka has made it look better as well. So, I don't know where I put the lid. That's wonderful. So that's that. Let's go in with a 17 Bigger Better Lash. If you live in the UK, I really recommend this as well. Oh, the lid's there. I think they're like £5 each. They're not expensive at all, those. And now other brands like Danessa Myricks, Glossier, and a few other brands have come out with them, and it's like, no, just buy Shea Glam. You can get them on Amazon as well. So, just going in with this mascara. Be nice if I wasn't breathing on the mirror. Yeah, I'm going to get to my mum's on time. I said between 7:30 and 8 o'clock. I think Dose of Colours did them first. Oh, I don't know about that, because the only thing I've got from Dose of Colours is a palette by them, and it was an all matte palette, and I bought that off Depop. I've never had anything from Dose of Colours, but at the end of the day, I like the Shea Glam one, so I wouldn't buy from another brand. Also, at the moment, Beauty Bay are doing them, and Tammy, again, Canadian Beauty, she's got one of the Danessa Myricks ones, and Shea Glam looked more sparkly, and it's like, oh my gosh, I love Danessa Myricks, but why pay those kind of prices if you don't have to? really like that mascara. There's a lipstick that I put in this Project 10 Uses. I think it's going to get decluttered. It's this Maybeline Lifter Gloss in the shade Petal. I've got Petal and I've got a different one as well, which is older. And I just don't like them. I mean, I think that one's nice. I'll probably keep that one. Dawn Fireworks. Oh, that's too bright. Why is it going up? Okay, so that's how we're looking. It's got a bit of mascara up here, but oh, I'm spreading it everywhere. That doesn't matter. And then there's this here. just spread it everywhere. Hang on. Let me turn the light up a bit. Don't think that's going to come off. That doesn't matter. I'm just going to make it worse if I just try and get that off. I can try and get it off with a cotton bud. So, again, that's a look. I don't know about this palette. If I get rid of everything in it, I mean, the mattes seem fine. This one is powdery. This is why I'm going to be using this palette over the next few days. But if I get rid of things from it, I might just make this into my own palette, because look at that packaging again. How cute is that? So this is a good thing about using your older palettes, because at the end of the day, if they're not for your preference anymore, then you can just change things up to how you want them to be. I know that I've got Colourpop palettes that are slightly newer, and yeah, I might just do that. What I'm thinking at the moment, I could put Going Coconuts, and also the I've got another palette that could go in here as well. So £15. Yeah, that's fine. So that's everything. Those fireworks are freaking me out. I'm waffling a little bit now, so I'm going to go. Thank you for joining me. If you've not already liked, could you please like? It would mean a lot and help me out with the algorithm. And I'll see you all again soon. Bye, guys.